I'm Dr. Kelsey and I healed my eyes naturally. This is part 2 of There's No Safe Level of Myopia or Nearsightedness. We're going to talk about some non-modifiable factors first when it comes to myopia, and then we'll talk about some modifiable factors. The first non-modifiable factor is if you get nearsighted younger than age 9, then you're at a high risk of progression. From 9 to 12, you're at a moderate risk. And if your onset of nearsightedness is after age 12, then you're at a low risk of progression. The second factor is genetics. If one parent is myopic, then you have a moderate risk of progression. If two parents have myopia, you have a high risk of progression. And if neither one of your parents are myopic, then you have a low risk of progression. The first modifiable factor is how much close work that you're doing per day. The standard of recommendation is that if you want your myopic progression to have a low risk, then you should spend less than 2 hours of leisure time on screens. If you have 2 hours only, then you have a moderate risk. More than 2 hours, you have a high risk of progression. The second modifiable risk factor is how much time you spend outdoors. Notice I'm outdoors right now. So if you spend less than 2 hours outdoors each day, you have a higher risk of myopic progression. If you spend 2 hours, you have a moderate risk. If you spend more than 2 hours outdoors, you have a low risk of myopic progression. And that is because of two main factors. One is that you're usually looking further away, relaxing those eye muscles, and you're also getting sunlight. Sunlight's a very important factor in keeping the eyes healthy. So, with my 20/20 vision regimen, I have a completely modifiable factor, just like I modified my myopia in 2 weeks when I got serious about doing the regimen every day. And part of the regimen is sun gazing. So you're basically getting a high dose of sun early in the morning for a safe time. And now that I've healed my eyes 6 years ago, the main way that I maintain my eyes is my daily sun gazing. Blessings and namaste.